Hey YouTube, quick update on sort of the progress of version 1.4 of my 3-up 3D printer. As you can see, I'm printing finally once again. It's been down for 2 weeks. It was very sad to not be able to print for 2 weeks, I will tell you that much. But anyway, I got my Taulman filament. This is just a small piece. I got my drill bits, and I was able to use this and that to unclog the filament. I will put a link to the page below in the description as to where I learned how to do this, and it worked fantastically. As you can see, the nozzle's completely clear, and it's got a full extrusion width, so all good there. So I have, these are actually the last two pieces for the most recent batch. They were things that had to be reprinted, and I finally have my printer up, so I am printing them. So after this, I will be all done with batch 2. Those will go out. Well, the last one that hasn't gone out will go out. And then I can start printing parts for myself for 1.4. So you may ask, why am I doing a 1.4 status when I haven't printed any 1.4 parts yet? Well, because I've designed them, and I just want to talk really quick about them. First of all, this X slider, this is the main thing that's changed. It now is going to have mounting points on this back here to mount the end stop vertically. And it will be mounted vertically with the trigger facing this way, so it will still go to the 0 here to home. And then I replaced, or I actually modified this, the Y slider D2 piece, which is the small piece that mounts the rods in place, to have a little arm that sticks out and goes down, and then it has a little nut mounting point for the set screw. If you're not really following me, don't worry, because I'll be doing another video of 1.4 soon once I actually have these things printed. Anyway, the great news with that is that those of you who have already printed version 1.3, the Y sliders and all that stuff, I know these are pretty big pieces, and it would really suck to have to reprint the whole things just for a nut mount for the end stop. So great news there is you don't have to. It's just the little Y slider piece. So that's good news. I was glad I was able to do that. Additionally, one of the first batch, the beta 3-up batch members, Brian, I'm gonna butcher your last name, Popliak, I don't know, but he's been developing quite a few parts for the 3-up, some mostly like functional stuff, some aesthetic stuff too, so that's pretty awesome. Thank you so much for your work. I will be doing a nice big shout out video once I have all of his parts, or all the ones that I want printed and on my printer, so I can just show them off. Anyway, he was kind enough to go ahead and make a cable chain carrier that will mount right here. The newer version of this 1.4 has some mounting holes on here, and it mounts right on there. It's got the chain that comes out, and then it mounts over here on this piece. I did ask him about if he could move it to the back, but he said that he wasn't able to because of the way the chain folded, and it would bind up in spots, and obviously that's not good. So it mounts on the side, and I guess you can just run the wires down through here, however you want to do it, and so that'll really make things look much neater. And additionally, he also made some plastic feet to put on if your rubber ones fell off, or if you just don't want rubber ones. And he made, I believe, a switch box, a box that mounts on with 2 switches, one for the LEDs, one for the power for the printer, and then he made a spool holder that mounts on this guy. So he's been doing a lot, as you can tell, and I can't thank him enough for all the work he's done. So yeah, it's really awesome to have other people developing it in conjunction with me, because it really just makes the printer better for everyone, since this is a completely open source design and project. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So I will be starting to print the 1.4 parts in probably tomorrow. I'll start printing them, and what I have to print is 2 new Y sliders, because these are printed at a lower infill than what they should be. The end stop trigger mounting piece on that Y slider, and then a new X slider gantry, both the top and bottom piece. So I don't really have to even print that much more for 1.4, and then once I print those and I can verify it's working, I will be releasing it all to you guys, and you can soak up the new version and print it out for yourself. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I will do a 1.4 version feature update video. That was way too many words. When it comes out, just going over the features more in depth and actually being able to see them and see how they work. So that'll be cool. Keep a lookout for that probably by next weekend. So that's pretty much it. Thank you for watching. I'll catch you later.